Don't forget, on DraftKings Sportsbook this season, new customers can bet $5 and pocket $150 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, all customers can get a no-sweat same-game parlay every day. Download the app and use the promo code Barry when you sign up. DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours. Not feeling that, Lawrence?
I should have got in on that. I didn't know.
Lawrence shot up like somebody had infiltrated the studio. Last call, you looked around like, who's in here? What is that? Who are these people yelling this DraftKings line? Early line alert, as we do every Wednesday here with Lawrence joining us at the happy hour. Jay, what do you got your eye on in this, honestly, just a mess of a slate?
Yes, got my eye on the Fighting Kneecaps, the Detroit Lions, 3-point favorites over the Vikings. The reason why I like Detroit in this, and I say this with affection, Dan Campbell's a madman. He's an absolute madman. He's going to go all out to win this game, to restore the roar, restore the vibes after the Dallas defeat.
Restore the roar.
I think he wants to get Minnesota, division rival, get them out of the playoffs, just have a win. Just restore the vibe after what happened in Dallas, what happened with Taylor Decker. So I think he's going to go all out in a way that he probably shouldn't, but I think he will, and they will win this game at home and cover.
Yeah, I'm looking at the game that ends the season. It ends right here on NBC Sunday Night Football. Buffalo Bills at Miami Dolphins. We got Buffalo minus 3 versus the Dolphins. We know what happened the first matchup earlier in the season. Blowout, 48-20 in favor of the Bills. It wasn't quite like that. Mostert lost 2 fumbles. Tua started pressing, then he threw a pick. So you got 3 turnovers right there. In these past few weeks, now the most important thing that the Bills have done is they're winning these games. And the games against Dallas and the Chiefs, those are big wins. Against the Chargers and the Patriots, they won the game. I don't know if they were impressive in those wins. And the Dolphins coming down the stretch they have a much more brutal schedule, beating Dallas. Then playing the Ravens, and now they have to face the Bills. So the playoffs have kind of already started for Miami. The defense is banged up, like you said, Jay. But I don't think the Bills defensively have been tested in a few weeks from a point where the quarterback on the other end is a real threat. Like Bailey Zappi throwing 3 picks, one of them a pick 6, and the Bills still won by only 6. Like, I think the Dolphins, I'm going to take them on the money line there. I'm even going to sprinkle something on Dolphins minus 5.5. I think they win by a touchdown. That's plus 275. I'll do that one on my own. But for the people, just go Dolphins money line here. I think it should be more closer to a pick, just because the Dolphins have had like a more challenging schedule down the stretch, as opposed to the Buffalo Bills, who they're winning the games, which is what they're supposed to do, and they're winning them in different ways. It's not Josh Allen having to throw, and you like that, but just overall, I don't know, man. I think like I said earlier, I think it's going to come down to who has the ball last. But Miami, it's been decades, since they've been able to be in a position like this, and this is their time to get it.
Yeah, the Bills, one of the harder teams to figure out in the league this year. I mean, we've seen them in dogfight against Easton Stick, and then we've seen them take care of business against Miami earlier in the year.
Yeah, they absolutely destroyed Dallas as well a few weeks ago. But the thing is, for the infatuation with Joe Brady and the new offense and everything, this passing game hasn't looked right since the Philadelphia game. That was a long time ago. Like Kansas City, Dallas, the Chargers game, like they haven't looked right in the passing game. And a lot of that has been Stephon Diggs, I think. A lot of that has been leaning on the run game. But I do think that is a bit of a concern. At the same time, their defense has gotten a lot healthier, which is why they're favored in this game.
All right, fellas, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain. For me, I'm going Patriots -2 against the Jets.
Oh, no.
Listen to this. Oh, I've been sitting through all of them.
Why would you do that?
In 5 games, Saleh has coached against the Patriots. He has lost by an average of 15.4 points. 15.4 points. And he's starting Trevor Siemian. It's not like there's more hope under center. Or the Jets want to run the ball at Breece Hall. New England has shut out the run for about 7 weeks right now. This is
they should be sitting Breece Hall.
They should be. And honestly, let's not completely rule out the fact that this isn't the classic Breece 28-touch game. 8 dump-offs and 20 carries.
I don't even want to see that. I want to see him rest that man and just get him right for
Total
next
is
year.
30.5 in that game, which
should
is
be 24.
very apt.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest RotoWorld fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.